Hi, my name's Simon from Motodrome. Now today we're going to take a walk around and a drive of this, I think it's 1963 this one, Land Rover Series 2A 88-inch 2.25 petrol hardtop 7-seater, hardtop with windows 7-seater, fitted with a galvanised chassis. 2 videos, one walk around, one driving, plus a bit of starting and idling action at the beginning of the driving video. Hope you like them. Okay, let's take a look around this. I think it's 1963, this one. Land Rover Series 2A, 88-inch, 2.25 petrol hardtop with windows. And it's a 7-seater, fitted with a galvanised chassis. Now, I haven't looked through the history in detail yet, but I think this one was restored by Churchill 4x4 for the last owner's father in around 2016, I think. He then passed away and it passed to his son, and it's just come to us. Finished in bronze green with limestone roof and limestone wheels. Just going around it spec wise, it's got overdrive on it, so it's a very high spec one with the overdrive and the galvanised chassis. We think it's also potentially got a galvanised bulkhead. Certainly the last owner told us that, but I need to look in the history about that. It's got tow pack on it. Say 7 seats, three deluxe seats across the front and twin bench seats in the back, all with seat belts. The front's with inertia wheels. It has got Series 3 door hinges on it, not handles. Series 3 door hinges on it, and it also seems to have a Series 3 gearbox because there seems to be synchromesh on second gear, and also fitted with Defender style mirrors, which strictly speaking aren't correct, but they're a lot easier to use than mirrors that are mounted on the wings there, as it would have had normally. It's also got freewheel front hubs on it. Front panel down here, because it's flat, it's a Series 2 front panel, but it's quite possible that's from the factory because they would have had lots of Series 2 bits lying around when these first came out. So, yeah, nicely restored. Looks very smart in bronze green. It's been properly sprayed. There are one or two bits of paint that are flaking off it now, though. Haven't been done 9 years ago, but all around the front end here. Sorry about my shadow, but the sun's just come out. We've got some paint lifting just up there. And a couple of chips on the bonnet, as you can see. I mean, it's not one that you need to be too worried about. You know, it's not concours, shall we say. It's just a nice used Land Rover. Some paint lifting along there. Near side front wing is all nice. As we said, chassis is definitely galvanised. A-post and bulkhead. Up here on the corner, all very good. Don't think the roof has been painted, so the roof is largely original, with a few sort of black spots in the paint and stuff, and paint lifting. Actually, it probably has been painted at some point in its life, but it wasn't done at the same time, I don't think. Doors, we've got a little dink in the barrel side on the passenger door just there, and some electrolytic reaction just starting to come up on the base of the door there, and one section where paint has come off. It's got the proper deep sills on it. Inside, and the frames look pretty good from the inside. Looks like they were new at the time when it was restored. Interior wise, say 3 deluxe seats across the front. They're all in good shape. Quite why, if it's a galvanised bulkhead, it's got like a large plate on the footwell there, I don't know, but I'll have to have a look at the history, in fairness. So it may have a galvanised bulkhead. Looking at these side panels, it's quite likely. Or they may have just not included the footwells in that, I'd say. It's got the correct steering wheel on it, correct twin wiper motors, no headlining. And say this one does have overdrive, which actually seems to be quite quiet for a change. Near side rear wing, all looks good. And then under here is your galvanised chassis again. Around the tail end, it's all quite nice. It has got a 4-wheel drive station wagon badge, although for the avoidance of doubt, it is not a genuine station wagon, this one. Interior wise, that all looks pretty good. back of the door card rather on the tailgate. And in the back there, so twin bench seats, all with seat belts, lap belts, they're all looking pretty good. Carrying on round it and down the offside, all looks pretty good down there. Offside rear wings all nice, so a bit of paint blackening and loss up on the roof, but that's pretty normal with limestone. Again, show you under here. Again, some electrolytic reaction and paint loss on the base of the driver's door, just running along there, and a bit more there, which has caused some paint to flake off on the base of the offside front wing. Again, Series 3 door handles. Actually, I'm not even sure they're Series 3, I think they're billet ones. They've been painted. Bit of reaction just here on top of the offside front wing, and again a bit there. That's better. I've just had to drive through a muddy puddle to get here, so that tyre's got quite muddy, I'm afraid. Underneath here, so galvanised chassis once again. So I think there you have it. I mean, I'll just go back to inside on the driver's side. So in plate inside the door. See, again, this footwell is patched, so I'd have to have a look at the history about Churchill 4x4's build, but it does all look pretty good up here on the bulkhead, certainly. On the bits where the bulkhead needs to be replaced, should we say. It all looks very good up there. So it may be a galvanised bulkhead. We shall see. Driver's seat's in good shape, except both driver and passenger ones. There's a tiny little nick just here. And the same on the other side as well. That obviously someone's taped up at some point in the past. That's about your lot. Some paint loss on the mirror arm as well on the driver's side. But overall, it's a very, very smart, future-proof Series 2A. My name's Simon. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495. Or you can go to our website, which is www.moto-drome.com for any more information.